Often, one's mark comes unforeseen. A fork in the road, if you will, where a celebrated citizen decides that his or her role, their calling, exists in serving their community and its citizens. One celebrated Phoenician's career change in the mid-1950s from successful businessman to elected official came sudden and unplanned. A personal transformation for which the state of Arizona shall be eternally grateful. Paul Jones Fannin, to some known affectionately as Pablo, born to the Bluegrass State in 1907. By the time Paul was 3, the family had sold off its lumber mill business and headed for the warm confines of the budding community, Phoenix, Arizona. The Fannins first operated a dairy and later a successful farm supplies store, where Paul served in many capacities from a very early age. Following educational stints at Kenilworth Elementary, Phoenix Union High, and later Stanford University, Pablo returned to Phoenix to operate one of the family's newly established hardware stores. Leisure time was scarce for the industrious young man, but he did manage to find some for the celebrated Funk Jewels softball team. Pablo became the Jewels' ace pitcher as the squad piled up numerous state and national tournament titles. And the family business also continued to triumph, even during the Depression, setting the stage for an entrepreneurial venture with brother Ernest. The brothers founded the Fannin Gas and Supply Company and took to the road with their sales staff, going door to door throughout the Southwest, marketing their new liquefied petroleum business to communities not yet served by electricity. The company thrived, even expanding into the gas appliances and refill tank business, establishing the Fannin name as one of the most recognizable and successful in the state. With Fannin Gas and Supply flourishing, Paul soon embarked on a new era in his life, one of giving back to the state that had brought him so much prosperity. He became the president of the Phoenix Chamber of Commerce and Arizona Better Business Bureau. He spearheaded the formation of the Thunderbirds and ultimately became the chairman of the Phoenix Open, launching what would later become the state's premier annual sports event. His reputation as a strong voice within the community led to a 1957 call from an old childhood friend with an opportunity for yet another challenging endeavor. While serving on an ad hoc committee searching for a new Arizona governor with U.S. Senator Barry Goldwater, one name kept rising above the fray. In an era when Democrats outnumbered Republicans in Arizona 4-1, the campaign became a grassroots, unpolished, but diligent and victorious endeavor. Fannin eventually served 3 terms as governor with countless achievements, including his ceaseless work to attract industry to the state, his crafting of legislation to provide a statewide tax equalization program, establishing Arizona's junior college system, and chartering the Arizona-Sonora West Coast Trade Commission with Mexico. As governor, Paul was a champion for growth, but one issue was impeding this course: rights to Colorado River water for Arizona. And as his 3rd term wound down, fate stepped in once again. Senator Barry Goldwater decided to vacate his seat for a run at the United States presidency. And Goldwater once again looked to his longtime friend as his hand-picked successor. Another triumphant Fannin campaign followed. The new junior Arizona U.S. Senator was welcomed to our nation's capital unceremoniously by receiving notice that his office would be located in a remote area of the capital. But with the Central Arizona Project issue heating up, longtime Arizona Senator Carl Hayden let it be known that his novice cohort would be moving in next door to him to work on this important issue. From that office, and more notably from the Senate floor, Fannin took center stage. With Senator Hayden ailing, Fannin headed up the battle for Arizona's water rights. And in 1968, President Lyndon Johnson signed the bill for the CAP, giving the Grand Canyon State its fair share of the Colorado River flow. In his 12 years in the Senate, Fannin's influence was unwavering. He went on to prevail in many other causes for Arizona citizens and other Americans, including the landmark Right to Work bill. After a triumphant and energetic 18 years of service to his state and country, Paul Fannin settled into retirement in 1977 with his dear wife, Elma. He continued to provide guidance and counsel to his successors and leadership to his beloved Arizona. Not bad for an unassuming and humble former businessman. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Arizona history maker Paul Jones Fannin.